It's time for our personality test. Before we start on the personality test, I would like to make a disclosure. This personality test cannot and shall not be used against me in the future, and my lawyer, Baby Yeti, is on the stream to tell you that, okay? This is just for funsy purposes. We're gonna learn a lot about Bella and about her personality and about her pros and cons, and we never shall use it against her. My personality test can be used against me in the present sense in order to make fun of me and to roast me, but it cannot be used for any other purposes but for mockery and roasting purposes. Let's get this party started, chat. You can also take this. This is called 16 Personalities. It's a very popular personality test, okay? And apparently it's supposed to reveal a few things about yourself. You regularly make new friends. Well, I'm a Twitch streamer, but chat, I don't know. Are we friends? I would say I would disagree with this fact. I think I would disagree with this. You're all my friends, but you know, you guys are not my IRL friends. And I think this is not including like online shit. Yeah. You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. I spend a lot of free time exploring various random topics. I actually not necessarily do. I would disagree. Honestly, instead of exploring various random topics, I like to go out into nature, go for a walk. So I don't actually like to spend a lot of time researching and Googling shit. That shit is boring, okay? So I would say disagree. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. Your girl has a hard time empathizing. No. You often make a backup plan for a backup plan. Hey Chad, guess what? If my Twitch streaming career fails, I'm just gonna become a trophy waifu. So I guess that works. So sure. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. I would say yes. I actually, surprisingly, I could remain very calm in a very stressful, a lot of pressure situation. But what happens is I remain calm during that situation, but after that situation passes, my brain gets so exhausted that I have a breakdown. But during that pressure situation, I remain extremely calm. At social events, you'd rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know. I'm actually got a lot better on that simply because of my career choice. As a social media personality, whatever thing, you gotta be social. Otherwise, no, you gotta collab. So, I would say I disagree. Okay, good. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another one. That's true, because if I actually don't finish one project, it irritates me and I get like really mad, overwhelmed, and anxious. So I think I would agree with this. I have to finish it. I'm very sentimental. 1000 trillion% disagree. You know why, chat? You know why? Because I'm the type of person who doesn't even, if I ever end up like marrying someone, I don't want to stand in front of people holding hands and being like, John, the day I met you, I knew that you were the one and I fell in love with you. And I, cry, and my husband hands me like handkerchief and I wipe my tears off, and then everybody just like, aw, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Okay? We're not sentimental bitches, okay? That's cringe as fuck. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. I do. I never keep up with them, but I do love the organizing shit simply because of my weird brain. I do love that. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. 100%, yes. That's my insecurities, chat. Congratulations, you are learning about Ballarama TV's insecurities. I'm very insecure about mistakes, yeah. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. No, I do not feel comfortable. I force myself, so I completely disagree. You're not interested. Wait. You're not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analysis. Wait, no, I disagree. I do actually like different various interpretations and analysis. It just depends on the topic. If the topic is very, very interesting, I like to hear both perspectives. So I would disagree with that statement. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. Honestly, I believe that if you're able to do what you feel like at a given moment, you live in a very privileged lifestyle. Man, I envy you. Instead, I have to plan out my particular day. I wish I could actually just do things the way I feel. So, I would prefer that, but I don't have the privilege to do so. But if I usually prefer just doing what I feel like, but I don't do it, does that mean I have to answer yes to this question, or I have to answer no to this question? Go middle? Fuck. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Honestly, majority of the time when I actually meet people and then I like go home or whatever, I actually do rarely worry about whether or not I'm making good impression on people, because like I can't change that. So I kind of agree with that factor. You enjoy participating in group activities? Fuck no. Your happiness comes from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments? Nah, bruh, I'm too selfish. Bruh, I know it. But I'm sorry to say that, but I'm selfish as fuck. Okay? You are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next. Nah, you're prone to worrying that things will turn for worse. Yes, your girl is pessimistic even though she's forcing herself to be optimistic. So I would say kind of agree. You avoid leadership roles in a group settings? Yes, you know why? Because leadership equals to responsibility. Okay, I don't want to be responsible. Fuck that shit. No, I want to just chill, maybe enjoy a drink, not have a worry in my head. Yeah, somebody who is way more responsible can take on leadership role. So I kind of agree. You're definitely not an artistic type of person. This is like a huge agree. Chat, let's be fucking honest. I'm like the least talented, the least creative artistic person I've ever met. You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings. I would have said no to this back then, but now with everyone just being so fucking emotional little pussy-ass bitches, I would have to say yes. So yeah, I think I agree that people need to be a little bit more rational and less feelingsy, because some things are just not worth to get emotional over. So I would say yes. Yes. You prefer to do chores before allowing yourself to relax? 100%. Bro, I don't understand how people are like, yeah, let me just like enjoy my life for a little bit and then I will like take out the garbage or do the dishes. It's like, why wouldn't you just do it first and then enjoy your life? What a stupid way of thinking. So definitely. Your mood can change very quickly. No, I'm not bipolar. Disagree. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. Agree. I wish people were more like me. The world would be a better place. Thank you. Yeah. You often end up doing things at a last possible moment. Yes, kind of do. You have always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death. I have. You know my stance on after death situations. You know, you and I had the pool conversation where somebody got really mad at me and said, "You're just a woman." Yeah, I do remember. So yeah, I always had a very interesting interest. I mean, in life after death. So I would say yes to that. True. You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible. No, I wouldn't say so. You rarely second guess the choices that you've made. Kind of agree. You enjoy going to art museums? I enjoy going to art museums simply because I like the aesthetic and I think I look cute, dressed up cute and taking pictures. So no, I don't enjoy necessarily. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, this is a tricky question. This is a tricky question. I don't have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. I just don't agree with them. Is it the same thing? Like, I'm like, you shouldn't feel that way. Like, I get I get your feelings, but I think your feelings are stupid and you shouldn't feel that way. Instead, you should feel this way. You like to have a to-do list for each day. Kind of, yeah. You avoid making phone calls. Agree. In your social circle, you're often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities. Yes. And I fucking hate that. You still bothered by mistakes that you've made a long time ago? Chat, you know those beautiful, gorgeous evenings where you're laying in bed, having your eyes closed, and you're trying to clear your mind, but for some fucking stupid reason, that one scenario comes up in your head where you said something so stupid in the classroom, or like so stupid in a family event, and it was just like an awkward silence, and then you can't sleep after that, and then you just like, why did I say that? Or why I didn't say that? You know? Do you ever have those? Do you ever have those like scenarios in your head? Yeah. Yeah, Simply Sissy. Yeah. So yeah, no, I am still bothered by mistakes of my past, for sure, for sure. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized, consistent efforts? No. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time? No, disagree. That's stupid. You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places. Here's one thing. When I go out to a restaurant, you know when you go out to a restaurant and you see a place that is just like has nobody there? You don't want to fucking go in because you're going out, you're enjoying your life, right? So you kind of want to be surrounded by people who are doing the same thing. So I actually do feel more drawn to places that like have a lot going on when I go out. But inside my house needs to be quiet and intimate place. So I kind of agree. You struggle with deadlines? Nah. You feel confident that things will work out for you? I do. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I do. I am a female. So I'm 68% introverted. What did I tell you? What the fuck did I tell you? Didn't I say I'm a motherfucking introvert? Didn't I say that? None of you bitches believed me. None of you bitches literally believed me when I said to you I'm an introvert. You said, Bella, how can you be an introvert when you're obviously an extrovert on stream? Because it's a different scenarios. It's not real life. I am 52% observant. What does that even mean? Observant individuals are pragmatic and down to earth. They tend to have a strong focus on what is happening or very likely to happen. I'm just so humble, okay? I'm just a very much of a realist and just a humble person. It's just what it is, yeah. 75% of a thinker. Thinking individuals focus on objectivity and rationality, often dismissing emotions in favor of logic. Facts. They tend to see effectiveness as more important than social harmony. 68% judging. Wait, I'm assertive? What does that mean? Assertive individuals are self-assured, even-tempered, and resistant to stress. They refuse to worry too much and tend to be self-confident with striving to achieve goals. Chat, I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. Just being in this industry and, you know, just seeing how the rest of the people function in this industry, bro, I am the best mentally health person I've ever met. I'm not even fucking kidding. That should tell you a lot. Okay? I fucking do well. Surprisingly. And you've seen your girl not do well, but I do well. Wait, is that it? Oh, there you go, Chad. This is me.